Hi guys, welcome back to GFFA Games and the Old Republic. If you're watching this, at the time I uploaded it, I hope you had a good Christmas, and it's New Year's Eve, so let's hope you have a good New Year as well. Let's have a look around. We're on Hoth. We're in some kind of Republic base. There's a few exploratory missions lying around here, which we aren't going to do. There's Major Vincent and Supply Officer Brundle over here. We will do them, but just not yet. We're going to go ahead down here to the Deference crash site. If you remember, Master Tolbraga has asked you to assist Jedi Leha Nerez in recovering critical data about the Emperor's secret base from the wreckage of an Imperial ship on Hoth. Leha Nerez has detected heavy Imperial activity around the crash site. The two of you have split up so you can come at the enemy forces from opposite sides before rendezvousing at the crash site. Meet Leha Nerez at the Deference crash site in the High Mount Ridge on Hoth. So that's where we're heading to. Let's see how far we get. So we're currently doing the class quests on Hoth. Once we've done them, we're going to backtrack, do some of these exploratory missions that we're ignoring, and then we'll do the class quests, not the class quests, the planetary quests. It's just so we can better track the story, because it gets a little bit confusing, or I find it gets a little bit confusing when I try to do everything at once. I'm sure there are better ways of doing it. Let's have a look round. So we haven't actually explored much of Hoth yet at all. If you look down in the world map in the bottom corner down here, we've explored a tiny portion. Starship Graveyard. I'm assuming that is where we're going to be going at the end, because we are here to find a crashed crashed website then, but a crashed ship that contains. Is that another? What the hell's that mission? I don't know what that is. Oh, okay, it's like a little. Scouts have discovered a major Imperial reconnaissance operation on Vantage Hills in High Mount Ridge. A battalion of droid guards has been spotted protecting scout droids and whatever data they hold. The information stored in these droids could be highly valuable in understanding the Empire's movements and initiatives on Hoth. Collect any encrypted data found on the scout droids and look for a decryption code on any nearby personnel. Return all secured information to Outpost Senth for immediate evaluation. You've uncovered a major Imperial reconnaissance operation at Vantage Hills in the Howmount Ridge. Disrupt their operation and find out what the Imperials are planning. Clear the area of Imperial droids. We've got to defeat 15 droids. We'll accept it, just because I'm not convinced we'll remember to do that, as it doesn't appear on the map, and it's on the way. Well, it's not actually, is it? It's over there. Oh, that's where we go for power vacuum. Hang on, what's power vacuum then? Oh, that's the... You know what? We've picked up that mission. We don't have to do it right now. We should continue on with what we said we were going to do, which is this way. We've picked it up, so we won't miss it. Where's the road? You've discovered High Mount Road. I was trying to think of some things to do a little bit differently this year. I'm obviously going to continue playing this, and then hopefully play KOTOR and KOTOR 2. But I do kind of want to get back into my Warhammer Wednesdays and do a bit more of that. I am thinking of skipping some of the games that I was going to play. Some bad guys. Some of them just aren't actually very good games, or extremely difficult or difficult to play. Chaos Gate is one of them. I can't remember the name of the other one. I did Final Liberation, but there's another like RTS style game that came out around about the same time, which Eldar, and I'll be honest with you, it just isn't a very good game. It's not very engaging. I don't see the point in playing something just for the sake of playing it. I'd rather play something I'm actually going to enjoy playing. So I might skip straight through to Fire Warrior. We'll see. I do want to finish Vengeance of the Blood Angels, but again, it's just incredibly difficult. I might give it a go though. I'll see. See how it goes. Beyond that, I want to try and make some more standalone videos, sorry, about particular subjects rather than just gameplay videos. I've got a lot in mind, but they're just going to take a lot of research and a lot of effort, I suppose. But it would be nice to do something a bit different than just playing these games. I've recently purchased the new RoboCop game. I haven't installed it yet because it's not been Christmas and I'll be away for Christmas. And I don't want to start playing something that I'm not going to get to... I'm going to have to take a break from, because if it's really good and I really want to play it, it's just going to annoy me. So I'm waiting until sometime in January to start that. I also bought the Metal Gear Solid collection, Volume 1. Heard some bad things about it, but how bad can it be, right? You know, I've only ever played the first, well, I say the first one, Metal Gear Solid. I don't think I ever finished it. This is like way back in the 90s when it came out. So that should be a fun experience to play those. I don't think I'll play them on the channel because you really don't need to see me sucking at games like that, extremely popular games. I recently uploaded a video, The Path of the Jedi, I think it was called, the DLC for Minecraft. That was a fun playthrough. At least I thought it was. I mean, you know, it was a very long video. I probably should have spaced it out a little bit, but I just decided to sit and play the whole damn thing. Anyway, let's see what Lee has got to say.
Impatience got the better of me. I blundered in here like a Padawan. The heavy turrets were an unpleasant surprise.
You were surrendering, Jedi. I suggest you keep that promise.
Give us a moment, please. I need to explain the situation to my friend.
I obviously missed a lot. Give me the short version.
I sprung a trap. The end. Turns out, the Imperial in the Hollow is more interested in capturing than killing us. Keep him talking. Trust me.
My patience is at an end. Lay down your weapons or my men will destroy you.
Tell your men to disarm and let's talk. I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
There will be no compromise. You will surrender or die. The soldiers you face are specially trained to kill Jedi, and they outnumber you.
Not anymore, Imperial scum.
They tricked us. Kill everyone!
Why was T7 disapproving of me trying to solve this peacefully? Bit strange, wasn't it? Let's just kill these guys and see what Sergeant Rusk has to say.
Got here as soon as we could. Had to engage some Imperial patrols in our way, but nothing serious.
Nothing serious? Privates Vanth and Eder don't know what day it is. We're lucky to all be alive.
Shut it down, Private. I don't tolerate insubordination.
All of you, please listen. I know you've been through a lot. I understand your frustration. But a good Jedi, a good soldier, puts emotions aside to do what's necessary. To say the fate of the galaxy depends on us is no exaggeration. We must hold together.
Let's honor this Jedi by giving our all.
This is the scientist's vessel. And look what I found hiding under a dead Imperial officer.
The rest of your unit is dead, Imperial. Start talking, or you'll join them.
Please, I don't know anything. I'm just a computer tech.
We won't hurt you, but the more you help us, the more we can help you.
When I said I didn't know anything, that wasn't completely true. My job was to slice the databanks of this old starship, but the White Maw beat us to them. They lifted the whole network.
The pirates stole the ship's databanks?
They took everything valuable, but they missed the computer decryption file. They can't read the databanks without this.
I'll be taking that.
The White Maw maintains a depot inside a crashed dreadnought. Everything they loot goes there.
At least our objective is clear.
The pirates secure their depot with ray shields. We'll have to find some way past them to reach those databanks.
The Medes scouted White Maw territory. They located 2 reactors buried beneath the ice. They're no doubt powering the ray shields. If we destroy the reactors, we can enter the pirate depot. Sergeant Rusk, head for these coordinates and destroy the reactor there. My friend will destroy the one at these coordinates.
If your squad runs into trouble, contact me.
Likewise, Master Jedi.
I'll escort our prisoner to the Republic outpost near the Starship Graveyard. The Medes will perform reconnaissance on the Dreadnought. When both pirate reactors are destroyed, meet me at the outpost and we'll plan our assault. May the Force be with us.
Right. Oh, level 62. Not bad. Surrounded by dead people. So where are we going? Back out? Looks like it. Can't mount in here, unfortunately, so we're just going to have to run. I'll tell you something that I'm not sure if I mentioned this previously, but I recently watched the new documentary, A Disturbance in the Force, about the Star Wars Holiday Special. Now, I'm not one of those people that pretends like the Holiday Special's fantastic or anything like that. It is pretty bad, you know. If it wasn't for the fact that it was vintage Star Wars, it would hold absolutely no interest for me whatsoever. But the fact that it is vintage Star Wars does lend it a lot of... Okay, both of us are going that way. It does lend it a lot of interest to me. And this documentary is, I mean, genuinely good. I was kind of expecting to hate it because I'm not keen on the some of the people that were involved with creating it. I mean, you know, Kevin Smith. Why are you interviewing Kevin Smith? What's he got to do with it? I would rather hear more from the people that were actually involved in creating it than just random talking heads that just seem to pop up on everything that's related to this kind of thing. But, you know, despite that, it is genuinely good. I would highly recommend watching it. There's a lot that that I didn't know. I mean, I didn't get to see the holiday special until probably 2010, around that, I think. It was only really when I bought it on DVD off eBay, because I didn't realise that you could just download it off the internet for free. That I sat down and watched it, and I'll be honest with you, I don't really get the fuss. It's not as bad as everybody says, you know. It's not unwatchable. In the documentary, they talk about how they sat down at Lucasfilm and watched it, and I think it was Seth Green. They had a competition who could sit there for the whole thing. You know, people were dropping out all the way through as though it was some... Where are we? Yeah, as though it was some kind of horror movie or something, you know. It's just nonsense. You know, it's not that bad. I don't get it. Oh, there's missions over here. Is it up here, or is it in the... Oh. Territorial Tauntaun? Bad side of him. Must be inside the missions, I'm guessing. Oh. Gargantuan wampus. Well, let's not bother the wildlife. Looks like they've killed some people. Oh dear. Never mind. Yeah, somewhere in the middle with the holiday special. It's not good, but it's not... Oh, here he is. Captain Corporal Louvy. Okay, I'll have to try and remember that there's a mission here as well. Oh, I've got mail. Sajar, second chance, my fellow Jedi. After my fall to the dark side on Quesh, I once again find myself training on Tython to learn the ways of the Jedi as you instructed. The masters here accept and understand what I did. They do not condone it, but neither do they condemn it. They have taught me that guilt and remorse will only cause me to falter yet again. Only through peace can I find the truth of what I must seek. I walk a long and difficult path, but I welcome the journey, and I thank you for setting me on it. Okay. It's nice of him. He's not sent as a gift, though. What was that? 27 days? Eh? Oh, it's how many days ago it was. It expires. Don't know why a message would expire. Anyway, let's carry on down this road. It should take us to where we're wanting to go by the looks of it. Yes, position of power, that's the one we want. Yeah, I don't watch the holiday special every year like some people claim to do. I'll watch it, well, every once in a while. I do watch it all the way through. I don't tend to... What was that? Something around here? Up this way. Am I losing my mind, or... Is it this? Do I need to kill these guys? Oops. Take these tauntauns out. There's... No, man, these guys are dead. Must be beneath us. It shows these 2 missions somewhere around here, but unless it's up there. Can we go up there? We've just been up this area. Oh. You weren't happy, were you? Come on, T7, let's take this guy out. Oh, it's an elite boss, it says. Oh. Actually, I think I've been mentioning this a bit, but I've been collecting Bantha tracks, the original Lucasfilm newsletter, and I recently got... Oh, hello. Recently got issue 34, which comes with like a flexi disc kind of thing, and it was interesting. The person I bought it off was an ex-employee of Industrial Light and Magic that worked on Empire Strikes Back, which was fun. I think it's only really issue 35 that I need to get now. And that's quite a difficult one to find. I haven't played the flexi disc, I'm not quite sure what's on it. It's like a record, you know. One came with White Dwarf back in the 90s. I don't know why those missions are up here, so I'm guessing they're underneath. Must be some... Maybe it's down here. So we have a look, because it's going to bother me otherwise. I can't see anything down here. How confusing. Anyway, let's not worry about it. Let's just carry on. Get back to road. So we want to go... Is it down that way? Not really sure. Let's just have a hunt around, I think. There's a beastie on the road. I'm not sure this is the right way. Oh, what's this? They're unusual things, aren't they, to have on Hoth? A glacial fissure. Hailstorm Hunter. Not sure what one of those is. Don't think this is the right way. It's quite a confusing map, I'm not gonna lie. What's this? It's blocked off, whatever it is. I think we might have come away we weren't meant to come here. But it should take us round to where we want to go. We have to kill these guys. So where the hell are we? What's this? Do a bit of archaeology. There's a way out. Do we want to go up there? Not really. Looks like the entrance is down here, doesn't it? What's these bloody hunters everywhere? Try not to get into too many fights just because. Ah, here we are. See what she's got to say.
Hope this isn't a bad time, Master Jedi. We took out the other reactor, but General Grain just alerted me to a secondary objective. The White Maw has a series of munitions dumps here. Scouts report those weapons are headed for the Dreadnought. General Grain believes the pirates are reinforcing. He ordered me to hit those munitions dumps. Thought you might want to join in.
I don't want the enemy well armed when we assault that Dreadnought.
Transmitting coordinates to you now. If you can hit at least half, my men will handle the rest. We'll rendezvous with you at the outpost when this mission's complete. Sergeant Rusk out.
Okay. So it's not in here. Weapons depot, is that one of them? Doesn't look like it, does it? Oh well. Let's just kill people until we find what it is we're looking for. Okay, so it's definitely not this. It does look like a... Oh, here we are. Maybe it is this then. Two of four. Somebody else been down here? They seem to be unguarded. 304. And 404. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from? Ooh. A survivalist? Well, I'm not sure you can call yourself that if you're attacking a Jedi, can you, really? Something else that I recently just bought as well off eBay. The first 4 issues of a magazine called Star Wars Universe, which is apparently the UK fan club magazine from the 90s. You know, when it all kind of came back in about 94, 95. I think it's from around that time, although it might be a bit later because I think it has some episode 1 preview stuff in there. Oh, now we can go in. Yeah, I was a member of the fan club because I remember getting the cassette with A Wind to Shake the Stars, the first part of the radio drama. But oh wow, there's quite a few people in here. I don't remember getting the magazine. I would have been a member around about that time, I'm sure. I'll have to have a look, see what I actually had from the magazine, from the fan club back then. Well, they were easy, weren't they? Where's this reactor then? Let's have a look at our map. This way. Oh, it's a lift, isn't it? Yes, it is. Ah, that's not too bad. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why, but I've just got this urge to collect magazines. You know, the official magazines from the time. I do also like fanzines, but, well, there's so many of them, it's difficult to collect them. I do buy Insider currently, but there's honestly, very little in there that's of any interest to me. Even when an article is of interest, if it's about something from the 90s or, you know, the vintage kind of stuff, they seem to just like scrape the surface. They never really go in depth with anything. It's a bit, I don't know, sanitized almost. But you still get the odd tidbit. I thought the last article in there that was really good was the one with the chap who played Fixer. I never realised it was him that played the Move Along Stormtrooper. This is what I'm here for. No. That must have... you must be able to use that to damage guys, I guess. Bit unusual. I've just bought The Mandalorian Season 1 in 4K. That's... oddly enough, I thought Season 2 was coming out at the same time, but apparently it's not coming out till January. I couldn't find it in the shops anywhere. I had to order it off Amazon. I'm not sure whether it's had a limited release. I'd also like to get the MCU series that they've released, but it looks like I'm going to have to get them just in standard Blu-ray, I think, because the 4K just seems to be sold out on Amazon. Again, I'm not sure if they're limited or what, but I didn't pre-order them, so might have missed out on those. But it's not too bad. I don't have any of the MCU in 4K, so Blu-ray's fine. To be perfectly honest, is there that much of a difference between 4K and Blu-ray? I know people say there is, but probably not on the size of TV that I've got. I think, for me, the biggest difference is where you get an actual film, something that was shot on film. I find that when I watch A New Hope, but it might just be my imagination, but I did feel that the 4K transfer of that was a lot more detailed than any of the other. The Blu-ray version, or I was going to say the VHS, but obviously it's better than the VHS. Yeah, you could, particularly noticeable on Darth Vader. His cloak, you could see all the little frayed edges of the cloak, and the fingerprints and things on his helmet prop. Stuff that you probably don't really want to notice, to be honest, but yeah, that was really good. I'd be curious to see what the 4K despecialized transfers like. I'm not quite sure how they put them together, but I'd like to see them. I have to say though, it was a pain in the arse downloading the HD despecialized, and then I lost it. It was on a hard drive that died, so I'll have to either re-download them or just buy them on disc off of some chap who's making a fortune on eBay selling them. Why Disney haven't put out the theatrical cuts? It's just a no-brainer to me. Money just sitting there that they could be cashing in on. The only thing I can think is if it was in the contract when Lucas sold Lucasfilm. If he said, one of the conditions is you do not ever release the theatrical cuts or the holiday special, things like that. I'm just a big believer in physical media.
A Jedi? Never killed one of your kind before. This should be interesting.
The way behind me is clear. You're free to go. All I want is that reactor.
Free to go. Good one. It's nothing personal. We have to kill you. White Maw bosses don't forgive failure. Not in their natures. They're Gendai. Got no regard for life, not even their own. Of course, it's easy for them. They're indestructible.
I've never heard of your leaders. Introduce me to them.
Oh, they wouldn't like that. And neither would you. They can't die, but they enjoy killing even more than me. Come on, boys. Let's keep the bosses happy.
Well, that's cool. So I guess he's the same species as General Grievous, isn't he? I recognise that. And Gendai, that's Dirge, isn't it? We recently had one of those in Fallen Order. Not Fallen Order, the second one. Survivor. I think they brought Dirge back into canon in the comics. I'm sure they have. I haven't read it, but I do remember reading about it. Dr. Bloody Afra, my honestly one of the worst characters. Nope. There we go. Right, so how do we get out of here? Can we just fast travel out? Need to go to position of power. Where's that? This way. Can I not fast travel there? No, it's blocked off. Okay, let's just go. Let's just run. Bit easier. I think, man. Right, we just call that lift, don't we? So I think Hoth is the last planet in Act 2 before we're into Act 3, which I think is the final act of this, you know, the main story, I guess. Then it's just the expansions, which I don't know if the expansions form part of the actual story, so we might be able to just skip them for the time being. I'm going to have to check with a friend of mine that understands Tor a lot more than I do. Right, so I want to get out of here. So way up there, I think that was. No. That's not the way I want to go. Is that blocked off? Just a little way away through, perhaps? Oh no, it's blocked off. Never mind. There was a ramp up, wasn't there, on this side somewhere? Back this way. Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing through some of the Imperial story, so like the Sith warrior. A friend of mine, the same friend I just mentioned, recommended I play the other one, the Sith, not the warrior, the not quite sure what the title is, but he said it's a little bit more varied than just replaying, like, you know, a similar class to what I've just done here with a Jedi Knight. I don't know. Again, I'll have to check. I might take that advice, or I might ignore that advice. I am tempted just to play the Sith Warrior. At least I've played 2 of the Republic and Imperial classes then. And after that, I'll see if I want to continue playing anymore. If the game still exists after that. I mean, I might not even get through the Imperial storyline, because I don't think Tor's going to have that. He can't have that long left, surely. It's ancient now, this game. I'm not hoping that it goes. I hope that it'll stay for a long time. But having said that, there's no, as far as I'm aware, there's no other MMOs in development as competition. Right? So there's a mission over there. I think that's what happened with Galaxies, was another game came out. Yeah, this. And it just killed it. There was also the Clone Wars Adventures, wasn't there? The MMO, which that genuinely passed me by. I had no idea that game existed. It wasn't until I was making my Lost Media video that I discovered that. But whether there was there must have been a fairly big community for it, because there was somebody was trying to put it back together.
The Medes report the pirates' ray shields are down. Our goal is within reach. Any sign of Sergeant Rusk or his men? I expected them back by now.
I'm sure they'll arrive shortly. If not, we do this without them.
I'm not certain that's possible. If the Medes' scouting data is accurate.
Master Jedi, destroying the pirates' weapon depots took longer than expected, but the mission was a complete success. Squad strength remains at 100%.
We've got you to thank for that. We had to go it alone.
Always happy to lend a hand, Private.
This is a full scan of the Dreadnought. The technical readouts are currently under minimal guard. Unfortunately, that area lies directly between two large forces, White Maw pirates and Imperial strike teams.
We can't let either side win. We'll have to defeat them both.
I will secure the technical readouts if you and Sergeant Russ keep those forces occupied. Which enemy would you prefer to face?
I'll be fine either way. How can we minimize casualties to your squad, Sergeant?
The pirates lack discipline. They'll panic under pressure, make mistakes.
That leaves you the Imperials. Let's hope their talk about being Jedi killers was false bravado. Here are the coordinates to intercept the enemy forces. Once you engage them, I'll retrieve the technical readouts. Be careful facing the Imperials, my friend. May the Force be with us.
Right, so let's go and kill some Imperials. How do we get out of here? There we are. Anything else in here? There's another mission. Oh, it's a heroic mission. We're not doing heroic missions. And then there's an arms race mission. That's okay. We'll come back and do that. Yeah, we're not doing the heroic missions because they're just a little bit too tough to do by myself at this level. So I will hopefully come back when other people are online and play them through that way. Oh, we're in the Starship Graveyard already. Yes. Okay, let's go. I don't think this is the end of the main quest line. Who knows? But anyway, I've been playing for about 50 minutes, so I think I should probably call it a day there, and we'll come back next week and see if this is the end or if there's more to do afterwards. Anyway, I hope you have a good New Year's Day and whatever else, a good New Year in general. Thank you for watching.